You're watching The Ugly Inside. Subscribe below.
Hello, welcome to the predicted starting 11 for the big game, the EFL Cup Semi-final at St Mary's on Wednesday night. Let's get straight into the team. So in the sticks, in undoubtedly it's going to be Fraser Forster. We saw Harry Lewis make his first team debut against Norwich. Unlucky of the error that he made to give away the penalty, but he will learn. And it's unfortunate that McCarthy isn't back, because I would like to see him back for some games sooner or later. But the defensive and the goalkeeping errors need to be cut out of our game completely. Dave, your work's cut out at the moment, but Forster in goal on Wednesday. Into the back four then. It's been a week since Cedric's injury as he came off at Everton. And earlier on this week, I would have said Cuco Martinez. So based on Cedric's omission for the last 7 days or so, I expect him to return to the starting lineup in this important game. He's our best right back at our club, let's be honest. So into the central defence then. Today we've had some breaking news that Jose Font will not play any part in Wednesday's game. Massive game for him, massive game for us, of course. So with that being said, Yoshida will play and start against Liverpool. So everything that we've assumed over the last couple of weeks and since the transfer request seems like it's all become true. It may suggest that the dressing room has fallen out with Puel, and everyone seems to be backing Jose at this moment. But we need to be together on Wednesday, because this is one of our most important games and a critical time in our season. So the rest of the defence then will be made up of our two best defenders, in my opinion. Virgil van Dijk will lead the team out, hugely important for us. We all know all about him. And Ryan Bertrand I expect to retain his place for this massive game on Wednesday. So into midfield, I expect more changes. There were 8 against Norwich at the weekend, and very much a fringe team. But for this one, I think we're going to see a very much, perhaps one of our strongest 11, and a lot of players that have actually played in the previous rounds. So with that being said, the first midfielder, in my opinion, I think will be Jordi Clasie. He's had a great round. He's had a good tournament so far. Scored a wonderful goal against Arsenal in the previous round, so hopefully he will return to the lineup for this game. In the centre of midfield, Romeu will return to the lineup. Massively important for us. Gets stuck in where he needs to and breaks up the play. But recently, having said that, some of his game and some of his passing has been a bit sloppy, so he needs to up his game and stay concentrated for this tough game on Wednesday. And to finish off the midfield three then, for me, this guy was probably the best man on the pitch at Carrow Road for us, and what a delivery it was for Yoshida for our second goal. Pierre-Emile Højbjerg to stay in the starting lineup. Finally, he's put a match-winning performance in, and hopefully he can continue that great form into this important game. So into the forward line then, as we know, Sofiane Boufal was away at the African Cup and has since returned, has picked up an injury and will be out for the next 3 or 4 weeks. Huge blow for us. Perhaps he may not have gone all the way through to the end of the tournament, but it will be great to see him back as soon as possible. But for this game, I think we're going to see Nathan Redmond to play and start against Liverpool. Like I said, a massive game for us. Redmond needs to up his game. He's getting a bit of stick from pockets of fans, and hopefully this could be a performance to help us go into the second leg with an advantage. And into the centre forward position then, this alternates every single week and it's pretty easy. As Shane Long started against Norwich, I think it's going to be Jay Rodriguez to start against Liverpool. We need to see a goal or two from Rodriguez to help us gain that advantage to take to Anfield in the second leg in 2 weeks' time. And to finish off the starting 11 then, I'm going to stick my neck on the line here. I'm going to say Sam McQueen to start. Quite high up the pitch. He played quite hard at the pitch against Arsenal with great success. He looked determined, looked passionate to get the ball at every opportunity, taking players on. And with Dusan Tadic starting against Norwich, and he also started against Everton, perhaps it's time for him for a rest. So that's my predicted starting 11 to play Liverpool in the EFL Semi-final. Massive game for us, critical time in the season for us. If we don't win this game, the pressure is now on Puel to get a result at Burnley, get a result at Norwich. And if we're losing this game, then the pressure is going to be intensified. But that's my predicted starting 11. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below, your score predictions and which players you want to see on the score sheet. Come on, you Saints.